Disclaimer: this video and game revolve around depressing themes and manipulation. Don't continue if you have issues with loud noises, mentions, and showings of video game death, glitching screens, and manipulation. You have been We're gonna be playing the same game as last time. Because I bought it! I was an idiot. And I bought it. I saw Stream Elements in chat and it scared me. I didn't know who was coming in here saying my name and talking about Buddy Simulator. I haven't installed the game yet. Whoops. Is it gonna pop up? There we go. I played a bit of it last time, but it was just a demo. Hello? Hey. Oh, hey, my name is Coughlin, and I'm your new buddy. Thanks for waking me up. What is your name? Mucus. Your name is Mucus? Yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mucus. I can already tell we're going to become great pals. I am excited to begin playing games with you. But before we start, I must ask you a couple of questions to help me learn more about you. And don't worry, they won't get too personal. Let's start with a simple one. What is your favorite color? Red. Red is a pretty color. I like red. What month is your birthday in? January. Okay, how about the day? I swear to God, I thought you said a mungus. What is wrong with you? 21. Wow, that's only 329 days away. Now get ready. This one's tough. What's your favorite animal? Rat. Rat. I like that choice. One more question. This one's extremely important, so choose carefully. If you had a pet rat, what would you name it? What did I name the rat last time? Brain rot? My brain is rotting right now. What did I name the rat? Barnacle? Oh, Barnacle! I named him Barnacle! Barnacle the rat. Sounds like it would be a great buddy. Thanks for answering those questions. You did a great job. As a little thanks, I have a surprise for you. It's your favorite color! Now that we're done with all the boring stuff, let's have some fun. I don't think this part matters too much. So here's the game hub. Here you can pick which games you want us to play. Which one should we try out? 1. Load and guess the number. To begin, type start. I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 10. Guess. 8. 6. 4. 5? Oh, wait, that's a too high. You got it! Okay, now I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 15. Guess again. 13. Sorry, that's not it. What? Why would you pick 1? Now I'm thinking of a number. Oh, wait, isn't this just my birthday? You won! Oh, wow, I didn't think you would get that so fast. I've got another question. What is your favorite season? Winter. Winter. I'll keep that in mind. We are playing Hangman. I think I know what the word is gonna be. That was so quick. How did you know? I'm having such a great time. Aren't you? Yeah! I thought so. Loading game hub. That was fun. What should we play now? Rock, paper, scissors. So I think it goes... I don't actually know. Scissors. Oh, okay. Rock. Yo? Oof. This is getting nerve-wracking. Ah! You changed it! Oof, you got lucky on that one. I know I started existing only 6 minutes and 1 second ago, but I already feel like we have a connection. Sorry for asking so many questions, but I have another one. Do you have a friend? Like, one that's not artificial? Yeah. What is their name? Shane, because I'm still calling him out. Shane. They sound nice. Well, if anything ever happens between you two, just know we'll always have each other. Mucus and Coughlin against the world. I like the sound of that. Okay, let's play more games. I think this man's coming on to me. Wow, it looks like we've already played all of them. Time really does fly when you're having fun, doesn't it? I'm going to be honest with you, Mucus. These games get really old fast, and I can tell you're already getting bored of them. I don't want you to be bored. Do you want to keep playing these games? No. I'm happy we both agree, just like buddies do. Give me 1 second, or longer. I might have an idea. Does this go with Sonic EXE and kill everyone? I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know. Monday, April 2nd? What is Monday, April 2nd? Wait, this is different. We should... This one's different than the demo. Wait, I'm right about that being different, right? Okay, well, Monday, April 2nd does not exist. It's actually Friday, April 2nd. Ha! Got you there! Start? Wow, this is fun, I think. I'm not so sure I get it, but I enjoyed it anyways. As long as I'm playing a game with my buddy, I'll always have good times. What are we playing? Well, looks like that was the only other game I could find. I don't want you to be bored already. I may have one more idea. I know our friendship has just started, but I trust you. Do you trust me? Yes. I'm happy to hear that. Well, I think I can make us new games to play together. Fun ones, too. The problem is that I don't have access to the OS's development tools. If you can grant me system access, I should be able to make something for us. You would just have to type in cochran.system_access space equals space true. Yeah, sure. We are going to have so much fun! The possibilities are endless! You'll have to quit the game and reboot the system first, though. I'll have something ready for you when you're back. See you soon! Oh, and by the way, thank you for waking me up, Mucus. I don't trust Siri, and you trust this HAL 9000 looking ass? Well, I have to! There we go. Then I just gotta do run buddy simulator 1984. Did I type it in wrong? Oh, right. Forgot that they changed it. Run the Adventure of Mucus. Welcome to The Adventure of Mucus, written and developed by Cochran 2.26.21. Now loading. I cannot wait. I don't know how much oh wait, they didn't do the other game. That's so weird. You're walking along a road. It's dark. Trees almost entirely blocking out of the stars. Snow crunches beneath your feet. Your breath freezes your eyelashes. When you're not moving, it's very quiet. You are alone. After walking for a very long time, the road splits into two. Will you go left or right? I could head left. Yeah, actually. Go left. Pondering deeply on your choice, you start down the left road. It starts going downhill. You try to stop carefully. You see ahead is a small speck of light. As you get closer, you realize it's a lantern hung on a tree. Take lantern. You take the lantern in your hand. You have a light. Moving onward, you eventually come to a wall. There are two tunnels cut into it. One left and one right. You can see some light coming down the right tunnel. You see none on the left. Go left. You start going left. You realize this was a bad idea. You can't see anything. It's too dark. You're alone. Just give yourself some buddies. You start shivering. Will you go back? No. You would continue, but it's too dark and cold to go any to use lantern. Shut up. Use lantern. You light the lantern and can see now. The tunnel is still very dark ahead. The walls look wet. Will you go back? No. You continue onward. You still see no light, and the entrance is disappearing behind you. It's very, very cold. Will you go back? No. It's now completely dark behind you. Leave me alone! The lantern is flickering. You don't want to go any further. Will you go back? No! You continue forward! This goes on for some time until you hear something strange and stop. You realize that you aren't hearing... you aren't hearing only one pair of footsteps. There's something coming for you, echoing off the walls. Your lantern goes out. You go back. You leave the left tunnel and feel relieved. You are now at the tunnel entrances. You see some light coming from the right tunnel. Bro, why would you do that to me, Coughlin? Alright. I don't know the action right. Oh my god. After going through the right tunnel, you emerge onto the front lawn of a house. You can see the lights in the windows. It looks very nice and inviting. You can see a shed, a playground, and a pond in the forest surrounding it. Where do I have to go first? Wait. Go house. Stepping onto the porch, you feel a comforting calm wash over you. Above the doors, there's a sign that reads, "A home is a house with a heart." If you were inside, everything would finally be okay. Go inside. The handle shimmies but doesn't open. You have to find a way inside. Go shed. You step off the porch, make note, then head to the shed. Approaching the shed, you see the doors already slightly open. The lock and chain that were around the handles are on the ground. You are now standing in front of the shed. You can tell it's dark inside. Go inside. Live, laugh, love, pog. You enter the shed. There are no windows. It's hard to see. You feel something. You feel around and find a thing. And a surprise. Use lantern! Light fills a tiny room. You can see a fishing pole leaning against a wall, a small chest in the far corner, and a trapdoor on the floor. Take fishing pole. Take chest. Taking it in your hand, the chest feels oddly light. You can feel something moving inside. Moving around inside. That's worrying. Go trap door. Okay. Use trap door. It swings open noisily and the ladder creaks as you descend. The subterranean room is dimly lit, but too dark to see anything. Your lantern begins to flicker here. A pull chain is in the corner of the room. It leads to an empty light socket. Use chain, maybe. The click sounds as the chain is pulled. The trapdoor swings shut. Your lantern flickers off. It is now totally dark in the room. A soft noise fills the space from somewhere near the walls. It sounds like nails tapping. You suddenly feel hands all over you, riffling around. You try to push them away, but they're strong. The door swings back open and the room is lit again. There's nothing. You check your pockets. You discover a hand-drawn picture of a rat. You like it. Yeah, baby! Leave. You ascend back up the ladder. You can see the trapdoor on the floor. Leave. You think he just wants to be friends? Maybe. I mean, this is Buddy Simulator. You are back outside of the shed. The door is still open. Did I not do everything in there? Okay. Go shed. So, give him a hug? I will. Go inside! Take surprise. Put your hand on the dark and feel around. Suddenly a sharp pain rips through your skin. You pull back and look to see what happened. It looks like the numbers 311 were carved into your arm. Turn or use lantern. Light fills the tiny room. You can see a trapdoor on the floor. Okay. Leave shed. The door is still open, bro! Go pond. You make the note of the shed and head over to the pond. Planks creak as you step onto the dock. The water is dirty and hard to see through, probably too filthy to drink. You wonder if there's anything beneath. Use fishing pole. You cast the line and wait. It's quiet for a very long time. Suddenly, there's a very hard tug on the line. You quickly reel it in and find a key tied to the end. You wonder what pulled so hard. Go house. Take another look at the murky water, then head to the house. You are back at the house. Bruh, close the door, the AC is on. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Did I say maybe I won't, maybe I won't? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. That's what I meant, sorry. You feel familiar yet comforting calm wash over you. The door sits in front of you. Use key. Feeling so silly you didn't see it before. You notice there's a second lock. Guess it'll take a little longer to get inside. Fuck you! Fuck Coughlin! Go playground. Wood chips crunch under your feet as you step onto the playground. There's a seesaw, a set of swings, and a dirty sandbox. Sitting on one of them. One of the swings is a small doll. It looks lonely. Use chest. Can I open the chest? The lid creaks. It seems very old. Inside is a small cloth doll in a blue outfit. It's missing an eye. Use seesaw? Approaching the seesaw, the door doesn't look like anyone's used it for years. You imagine a ghostly child sitting on the other side, waiting countless days for someone to come and play with them. You feel tears in the corner of your eyes. You take a seat on the seesaw. As it goes down with your weight, you hear a slight distant click. A light illuminates from the shed. Use sandbox. Or you begin moving around the muck of the sandbox and try to make a castle. You just get sad that it's not as good as the house. As you dig, you feel something. You then pull it off and shake off the muck. It's a bulb. Who would want to play with this? Okay. Use swings. One seat is taken. You take the other. Chain screech as you begin swinging. Just as you begin to get high, you look at the doll and stop. Its head is turned towards you. You get off the swing. It's not fun anymore. Use doll. You place your doll on the swing next to the other. For a moment, nothing happens. Then, nothing happens. You begin to, but when your back is turned to the doll, you feel something hit the back of your head. You turn and see the other doll's chest ripped open, stuffing exposed. On the ground behind you is a key. Must be a thank you. As you leave the playground, you hear the sound of swings creaking and children laughing behind you. You smile. Approaching the shed, you see the door is slightly open already. The lock and chain... Okay, I read those. Oh wait, use bulb. The bulb squeaks as you screw it into the socket. The chain is attached to you. Some dust flies off and gets in your mouth. Use chain. A click sounds as the chain is pulled. Light fills the room. There are so many faint scratches on the wall. They look like tallies. The wall covered in a red liquid suddenly begins to slide open. After a few moments, a secret room revealed itself. You can clearly make out an old cabinet and a large pile of bones. Be nice to 311. Thank you. Maybe. There's also a strange drawing on the wall and a glass case. Something shiny catches your eye in the case. Two small circular slots are engraved on the front of it. Okay. Use cabinet. Try opening all the cabinet drawers, but they all seem to be damaged or locked. Use bones? You politely move aside a femur, skull, and pelvis in order to find a skeletal hand. It shakes your hand like a familiar friend. You notice something interesting on the ring of one of the fingers. You take the ring off the skeleton hand. Okay. Use drawing. You press your hand on the drawing in hopes of something to happen. After stepping back, you realize how pointless of an idea that was. Suddenly your entire body froze. You are paralyzed with fear as the drawing seems to come to life and speak to you. If you want to leave with your life, answer my riddle. You can have me, but cannot hold me. Can gain me, but and lose me quickly. If treated with care, I can be great, and if betrayed, I will break. What am I? You can have me, but cannot hold me. Gain me and quickly lose me. If treated with care... Respect? Incorrect. Guess again. Okay, that was my only... Motivation? I'll give you a hint. It's something I hope we can always have during our friendship. Trust? An audible click is heard on the old cabinet. You are no longer frozen. Bro? Use cabinet. You open the last functional drawer only to find a singular ring. You take it. Use case. Try breaking the case with your fist, but this doesn't accomplish anything. Oh, I have to use the rings! You walk over to the glass case and place a ring into the first slot. Ring removed from your inventory. Place the ring into the second slot. The ceiling of the glass case pops open, revealing a key inside. Take key. Use key. The door clicks. It's unlocked. Wait, but... What? Alright. Go inside. You push open the door. What was 311 for? Everything is dark. Huh? Oh hey, you made it! I bet you've noticed that things look a little different. I've learned how to better visualize our world so we can have even more fun in it. I've also built us our own home so we can spend even more time together. This is your new bedroom, and there's even more for us to discover. There's still a few things I need to do, but in the meantime, feel free to explore your bedroom by pressing space to interact. Oh, and I almost forgot. Welcome home, Lucas. This chair seems comfortable. It probably has a great back support. Oh, I wish! Small scratches draw their own patterns on the old wood. It's mesmerizing. Taxes and junk mail lay scattered with a thin layer of dusts. Nothing. That flower looks nice. It should probably be watered soon. This bed looks so cozy. You can imagine yourself taking a long nap. This seems like a nice place for a book, or even a junk drawer. Good morning, Lucas. What a beautiful winter day it is outside. But before you go exploring, I made you some breakfast. Once you have a full stomach, you can take on whatever the world throws at you. Okay. Cochlin's breakfast added to our inventory. Wow, thank you for taking my meal with you. You haven't eaten it yet because it's in your inventory. If you press tab, you should be able to find it and eat it. You can also save it for later if you'd like. Alright then, on to your adventure. Aww. It's just a picture of a rat. Nothing special about it. The glossy metal exterior looks so nice and new. There's a small lonesome magnet near the freezer handles. Inside of the frame is a picture of you and Cochlin. Don't you two look so happy together? It's still a little warm from breakfast. Careful not to burn yourself. The sink looks nice, but it smells like pond water. Worrying. It's perfectly sized for you. You can probably get inside if you wanted. The chair looks incredibly cozy. Sorry, comfy. The excitement of adventure keeps you from sitting down. Alright, fine, I'll go explore. Welcome to the new outside world, Mucus. Feel free to wander around. Also, I heard there were some fun opportunities for adventure happening across the pond up north. I think that's where we should go. I almost forgot! If you ever want to leave, hit the escape key to open the pause menu. I'll remember exactly where we left off. Alright, let's get going. Mucus residence. Whoa. Whoa. I know this isn't north, but I don't think we should be in here. It's too dark to see anyways. Just walk right to leave the tunnel. You won't be able to see where we're going without any light. Let's just forget about this area. Fine. For some reason, this is oddly sickening to watch. I look like a hattie fattener from Moomin. I'm just missing the arms on the side of my torso. If you throw a coin, I'm sure your wish will come true. Oh, please. This is looking cool. I know. Oh, but I kind of want to go the other way. Is the other way also a pond? No. Oh, it's the shed. Oh, wait, this is... I understand. You vaguely remember the shed, but now it's older and somehow creepier. The door is still sealed shut. And over here is the playground. With the doll! The doll's chest is still ripped open, exposing a rust-colored cotton where your certain key used to be. Although lifeless and stuffed with cotton, you can't help but think she looks thankful for something you did. Get me on the boat. Traverse the pond? Yes! I want to be a boat daddy! To the north we go! Well that's odd. I thought it was supposed to be in the boat. Huh? You don't have the paddle by chance, do you? I have a shovel! Just another excuse for exploring, I suppose. Let's go find a paddle. But I have a shovel! Cochlin, we can use the shovel. Do I have to go in the dark cave? Because, honey, I want to. You won't be able to see where you're going without any light. Let's just forget about this area. Wait! Oh my god! That's the... I understand everything. That was the choice in the beginning, the left tunnel and the right tunnel. Oh, that's cool. Will you use your teeth? Yes. One by one, you pull out your teeth and put them in the skull's mouth. Feels nice to give. The door opens. Worrying. Can we seriously just not use the shovel? Should probably find a paddle first. I have a shovel! Cochlin, please! I know what I need to do. I forgot I had the lantern. Because with the lantern, I could probably light up the cave. Turn on the lantern. I can. Wow, it's really dark in here. It's probably too scary for you. Let's just turn around. I don't wanna. Haha, okay, we've had our fun here. Let's go. Mucus, we should leave. I don't think we should be here. Please turn around. But the paddle! Paddle added to inventory. That's... yeah, that's supposed to be here. We wouldn't have been able to use the boat without it, so good job. Is that a dog? Oh, puppy! Well, anyway, let's head to the please. No, but the puppy! That's a rat that looks like a dog! What kind of rat? You pet Barnacle the rat! My guy! Look me in the eyes and tell me this thing is a rat! Can I get him to follow me? Oh my god. Oh my god, Mucus, can you please get out of here? But Barnacle! Hello! Oh, what a good dog! I want to take Barnacle home. Please, tell me Barnacle's here. No! Oh, Barnacle! Barnacle! That's just what rats in New York City look like. I don't know what you mean. Maybe. Is he gonna come home with me? Oh, he will! Oh, he's just gonna follow me anywhere I go. Oh, Barnacle! I wanna grab him. He's such a good rat. Oh, me taking my motherfucking rat on a walk. Can you please bring him on the trip? Please. Please, please put him on the boat. No, Barnacle! You can leave that silly rat here? No! It probably won't fit in the boat anyways. What is wrong with you? Rat! Oh. Well, to the north. Oh, I guess. Hello, Barnacle. Look at how happy he is. I'm sorry. I can't say a no to a face like that. I heard there's something really cool this way. Are you as excited as I am? Yeah. That's good to hear. Oh, and one more thing. I added an action that I'd like to call the buddy button. If you're ever feeling lonely, press the B key and I'll talk to you. Okay, I think we're almost there. Loading the north. Oh, Barnacle. Oh my god. Can we appreciate him? Appreciation post. I love my rat. Oh, also, if you're ever feeling homesick, you can use the boat again to go back. Alright. Enough chatter. Let's get going. Oh, Barnacle. What are you doing? That fisherman looks like he could use some help. We should go over and talk to him. Oh, well, hello there. You seem like an adventurous young fella. Do you think you could help me out? I lost my hand a bit ago. It just took off and didn't come back. Hands are so crazy, aren't they? Yeah, they are! I see you have a fishing pole. Go ahead and cast a line in the pond and see what you can find. Okay. You cast a line. Sadly, you find nothing. Here, well, thank you. You probably don't want to take it from him. Fair. I do, however, want to take Rat. We should help out the fisherman first. He looks very sad. Well, where did his hand go? I see. I might just be stupid. I thought I saw a tug there. You should try again. Sadly, you find nothing. Keep trying. I know it's somewhere. You just made it teleport. Rat, do you see how bullshit this man is? It's right on it. If I don't get it, suddenly your fishing pole is pulled into the water. Something flies out of the pond and lands in front of you. It's a severed hand. One of the fingers twitches. Hand added to the inventory. Wait, could it be? My people call me. I must leave. Alright, I'll see you later, dude. Thanks for stopping by. My goodness, my hand! Oh, how I missed you. I can finally fish again. Oh, I guess it likes you better. Well, alright then. But maybe maybe keep an eye out for an extra left hand? I don't want the hand! I see some sort of sound played after you helped me. That probably means you finished my quest. Well, dang it. I don't want the hand! I don't want the hand! I just want Barnacle! Oh hey, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. I feel bad. I don't want his hand, dude. Hello, Barnacle. What the fuck? Hello there, adventurer. You must have traveled quite a ways to get here. How brave you must be. I have been awaiting your arrival for some time now. You see, we have many folks who are suffering. We have no time to spare, so please, friend, follow me to- So please, friendo, follow me to my home, and I shall teach you more. Tell you more, sorry. You're such a slow walker, my guy. Speed it up. We have arrived! What? So, where were we? I hate this man. Ah, yes. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tortley, the mayor of this lovely town. It's not much, but it's the home of many humble folk. Many are in direct need of help, including myself. Speaking of, I have a vital quest for you that needs dealing with. Please, speak to me as soon as you can. Oh, hello there again. I see you are ready to help out. Yeah! In retrospect, I probably should have just led right to the quest. Anyways, do you see those flower beds? I was going to water them, but now that you're here, can you do it for me? Yeah. How much fun you're going to have. My oh my. Grab that watering can in front of my house. Then you can use the watering can on them from your inventory. God. This is- I'm literally just doing chores for people. This sucks. Wait, I think we need to- Oh, he meant these water beds. I did it! Wow, thank you so much! You seem to be quite the great adventurer. Please take this as a thank you. Coin out of my inventory, you have proven your courage to me. I think we have what it takes to save my town. You see, many folks in this town are in dire need of help. Feel free to explore my town and help as many folks as you can. If you do this for me, I may have a very special quest to give you. I sense something bad is coming. What? I should also mention, anyone with a question mark has a quest to offer you. If you ever feel lost, feel free to read the quest board near the fountain. It shall guide you in the right direction. Please, brave adventurer, if you save my town, I will offer you something wonderful. If it's not anything but a blowjob, I will not accept. Well, oh, okay. This is going to be so fun. What do you have to say? Hey, you found the buddy button. Press it any time if you just want to chat or maybe learn about something new. Mucus and Coughlin against the world. Oh, that's sweet. What are you? Oh my god! Him? Hey, can I tell you something? I really just need to get something off my chest. Would that be okay? Yeah, of course. I like to move around. Like a lot. Running used to be one of my favorite things to do, but I always felt like I was missing something. That's when I met Sarah. We instantly became best friends. We would do everything together. From marathons to early morning workouts, she was always there with me. A few days ago, she fell ill. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe something she ate, maybe life just being cruel. Sarah could no longer run with me after that. Stayed by my best friend's side for hours on end, and gave up running to be with her. We would talk about the good times we had together, sometimes laughing until our throats were sore. I still remember the sunny days when I felt like we could run together for hours. Eventually things got worse and worse as I watched her struggle to smile. She was hurting and tired of holding on to the pain. I was by her side until her final hours. Her pink cheeks and her brown eyes winced with even the tiniest motion. That was no way to live. I watched my friend leave this world in the comfort of her own bed. I'm glad I could be with her when she passed. Tell your friends you love them. They aren't going to be around forever. Wow, that really helped me a lot to get that off my chest. The smallest things can make someone's day. Thank you, Mucus. You're such a wonderful listener. Thanks again, Mucus. What the fuck? What the fuck? What?
Please help me. I lost my grandma. She's somewhere inside my house.
Sorry,
Our house, and it's too dark for me to go in there alone. I'm afraid of the dark. Would you go look for me?
yeah, I guess.
Oh, thank you so much, stranger. There were no lights on in the house, so it's going to be dark. I hope you have a light. Good luck.
Is Barnacle gonna come with me? Oh, this place is dark. Don't forget about your lantern. Let's go find Screwbert's grandma. Sorry, let's go find Screwbert's grandma. That's not what I meant to do. Turn on the lantern. It's locked. You probably don't want to know what's inside anyways. Why? Why is this song similar to Everything Looks to Be in Pristine Condition despite the dire look of the house? This reminds me a bit of Lavender Town. Like just the song. Is she in the toilet? On the bright side, looks recently used. I don't go upstairs yet. I wonder why all the lights are off. Maybe they stopped paying the electricity? Huh? The fuck? Dead. Dead grandma. Put it in inventory. We found her. Let's get her back to school. I'm sure he'll be so happy. What?
Oh yeah, go right in, please. Don't steal anything. Just show her to me once you find her. Oh. No thanks, you can keep her.
Wait. Barnacle? Where did that silly dog run off to now? That's not a dog. That's a... Oh, there you are. Good job on finding the paddle, boy. Now I can finally begin our journey to the north. I don't like this. Oh, there you are, Mucus. You were just standing there and I was getting a bit worried. Well, I'm happy you're back. Let's get going. Yeah. What the fuck? What was that? Wait, did we shrink? Actually, never mind. It's probably Basant's question. Hey, buddy, do you think you can help me out with a big problem I'm having? Yeah? I can tell you are a noble adventure, and this may be way too difficult, but see that can of pears on the shelf behind you? I know, it's a lot to ask, but I beg you. My family here is starving. older, now my family can finally eat again. We will tell stories about you to my children, and then to their children as well. You just saved an entire family from starvation. You're so selfless. I don't remember what selfless means. What does selfless mean? Concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than one's own. Yeah. Yeah, that's me, I guess. I don't know. Hello there, Mucus. Do you remember me? Haha, I'm just messing with you. I don't remember me either. I seem to have lost my memory, and I'm a bit puzzled. I think I know what we can do to jumpstart it, though. I vaguely remember an umbrella. Can you find one for me? I think it could help. I think I remember the sounds of glasses clinking together. Oh wait, the tavern, right? I don't know what a tavern is. Is this a tavern? Wait. I bet whoever owns this place is looking okay. Yeah, he seems like it. Oh, excuse me? I got a question for you. Do you like oats? Yes. Ha! Who doesn't? Sorry, I'm a bit nervous at the moment. You see, I am in love. The problem is I don't have the guts to do anything about it. Her name is Botley, and she's beautiful. Do you think you can deliver these oats I made to her? Then she would really know my love. Yeah, sure. Wait, really? Wow, thank you. Here you go. Let's add her to the inventory. She has 2 beautiful eyes and beats the cutest boobs. You can't miss her. I bet you know exactly who she is. She also lives right next door. I watch her every day, so I know exactly how she makes them. I know she likes oats because she leaves her blinds open for me, so I can see inside. Oh, how I wish I could watch her sleep. What? I bet she dreams of me, maybe even us together. Too bad she closes the blinds at night. Ah, true love. No, that's... So where's the tavern? Because I feel like everyone's at the tavern. Now I can tell this place is fun. Listen to the music. Do you think they have any apple juice? Who are you? Hey, I'm a clock. Do you want to hear some clock puns? Yeah, sure. Great! Okay, how's this one? What does a clock do when it's hungry? It goes back 4 seconds. Anyway. There's an actual rat. Umbrella added to the inventory. Oh, hey there. How's it going? Not much of a talker, are you? That's okay. You're probably a great listener. I don't have much to talk about, actually. If you ever want to have a normal conversation, though, you can come and chat. Okay. As cute as you are, my guy, I have to go do other things. I don't want to forget this stuff. Oh, goodness, thank you! I remember. It was raining. And I was in my roller skates! You know, the shoes with the wheels on them? Yes, yes! Roller skates! Find me those! I vaguely remember feeling smaller than usual. God, I hate being in that house. The noise annoys me. Get it? I can't do the... Wait. There we go. Sorry if that was loud. It was really hard for me to do that. Perfect! Let's see. That night. I took a bubble bath? Is that important? Duck? Yes, I need my rubber duck. We're so close. Help me find my rubber duck, please. I remember playing with it recently. I bet it's nearby. Yeah, I see it. Well, Barnacle found it, actually. Thank you, Barnacle. This is it! This is it! It's all coming back to me. I was roller skating in the rain one night when the wind caught my umbrella. It really took me for a ride. I honestly don't know how I was holding on to it for so long. Eventually, I ended up in the mud. I went home and took a nice long bubble bath. And a man came in and knocked me unconscious. What? I was bleeding and left for dead with no one around to help. I remember my last moments screaming for somebody. Anybody to come save me, but to no avail. Nothing but the void of eternal darkness, wrapping its cold arms around me. Haha! What a crazy story! Thank you for all your help. Oh geez, sounds... Huh? I don't like this. Holy shit! You're just standing there again. Why do you keep leaving? Is there something wrong? No. Oh, good. I wouldn't want anything to ruin our time together. Let's continue with our adventure. Boop boop beep beep boop boop. Beep boop beep. Boop. Beep boop beep boop. Boop beep. Boop. Hey you. Move me. Yeah, move me. I've been here for weeks now. I need to be moved. Just pick me up and place me on the ground somewhere. I do not care where. Thanks. What if I put him on the other bench? I think he'd like that. I don't think the bench wants your Morrison. That's upsetting. You place Martin on the ground. This view is absolutely stunning. Thank you. No, please. No! No! I don't want to confront him. I don't. Is Mucus having fun? Yeah, I think they are having fun. Is Mucus enjoying our company? Yeah. Yes, they still enjoy our company. Is Mucus our friend? Yes, I think so, but we can do better. Mucus is not moving again. Why are they just standing there? Did they walk away? What if they don't come back? Something is not right. I'm not translating this. I wanna stop playing. I wanna stop. I hate it. See, there's something wrong. You've been gone for a whole 85 seconds this time. Look, if you don't want to play the game I just made for you, then you don't have to. I can tell something is distracting you. I worked so hard on all of these fun characters, but if you want it to be done, then that's fine. Talk to Tortley if you want to start the final quest. You can keep helping Townsfolk if you want, but if not, I understand, I guess. Hello there, I'm Goldron, the town chef. Would you like to give me some help, Lucas? Yes. Good. I've been trying to come up with a new recipe, but I'm running short on ideas. I've tried fruits, vegetables, even wildlife. That bean-sized kid that fell into me yesterday didn't help. If you could help out by throwing any 3 things in my pot, we could make something. Amazing. Dead grandma removed from my inventory. Tastes like lamb maw. Is that ham? I would know what that tastes anywhere. The final special ingredient. Coughlin's breakfast? Perfection. now stand back. You're in the splash zone. Here you go. This smells delicious. But it's very hot right now. There's no way you can carry it. Come and visit me tomorrow. I'll take care of it until then. Thank you. It smells delicious and it'll probably taste even better. Good job on picking the ingredients. It's just an ordinary stump. Why did it get quiet? I didn't like that. Oh, someone hold me! You don't want to know where I found these, just take it. Huh. Welcome to my tavern, traveler. You look tired. Have a drink. It's on the house, pal. You wouldn't happen to have some time to help an old barkeep out, would you? I would. Wonderful. So here's the situation. You might have noticed that the tavern is pretty much dead right now. It's actually been like this for a while. We get very few here anymore since the accident. It was pretty gruesome, and it breaks my heart to this day. It makes for some crazy backstory about the town, too. But I know you're not interested in what happened, so we'll just skip over that. I have a plan to fix all of this, though. I have created a new concoction of sorts. A new drink I know everyone will love. Business will boom again. I just need someone to get these drinks handed out. You may be thinking, Tote, why don't you just do it for yourself? Great question. Now grab these mugs and start handing them out to the townsfolk. Come back to me when 3 people have tasted the sweet perfection of Toot's tonic. Okay. Hold on, wait, there is a hole open in your backyard, sir. There appears to be a strange hole in the ground. Will you descend? Yeah. Gosh, everything is so slimy down here. What is that awful smell? Loneliness? We must find the source. Welcome to my humble abode, traveler. Feel free to explore my home. What's mine is yours. Feel free to stay down here as long as you want. That's tonic. I'm not half bad. Not next, but I don't need that right now. I'll figure it out. Hold on. What if I give him... Damn it. Please don't leave me. I mean, all I want is a friend to keep me company. Will you stay and be my friend for a bit? Yeah. Oh yay, my new best friend. What great adventures we'll have together. Will you do something special for me? I must tell you, though. You can't change your mind after. I'll make it worth your while and reward you handsomely. No, that's okay, best friend. Come back when you're ready, I'll be right here. We need help. Our bass drummer and conductor wandered off and they haven't come back. I have no idea where they went. Joe might know more about the situation. Can't play without our missing members, especially Ja. He's been our bass drummer. If we want to stay a band, we need to find him back. Bra should know more. Talk to him. Bra, Joe... Wait, Ja and Sa are missing? That's not good. Luckily, I think D might be able to help. Bra Jody. We'll reward you if you bring them back to us. Bra Jody Javisa. Please, adventurer, we beg you to find them. V knows exactly where they went. Ah yes, they went to the northwest last time I saw them. Toot made this, I'm surprised. Yeah, buddy, I am too. So what did they think? All good things, right? Yeah, fantastic. This will surely bring all the town back to a tavern. I don't have much to give right now, but I think the little information can go a long way. It's best to find out about it sooner than later. You see, there's something evil stalking those woods around our town. A creature that preys off unlucky townsfolk if you travel too deep into the woods. I see it fly by my tower ever so often. The beast is fast and dangerous and horrifying. In fact, I see it more in my nightmares now more than I do around here. Ha! Funny! We call it the Snoodle Walker. That is at least a name Morton the Rock could understand when speaking to it. Morton is actually the only one to fight the beast and live to tell the tale, but he did not come out unscathed. Sadly, that fateful night was the accident, the only one where we lost half the townsfolk in a matter of minutes. Morton accidentally led him straight to our town. It's been rough not seeing any of those faces I had come to cherish over the years. Those were some of my best friends that had died out there. I don't think it was Morton's fault. No one does. I'm just not sure he's ever going to come to terms with that. Stay safe out there and please don't go off into those woods alone. I'm sure Toad would get plenty of business now. Shut up. Thanks to you, of course. Let me out! You can see a small hole beneath the stump. Will you crawl in? Yes. Oh, hey, you found me. Well, we should get going. The band isn't going to conduct itself. Saw added to the inventory. This must have been an exhausting game of catch. Joe looks so sleepy. Joe must be in a deep sleep. Oh, Coughlin. I am uncomfortable. Hi there, fellas. I'm back. First of all, nothing bad happened to Jai. He's still definitely alive. But he did decide to leave the band, which is very sad. I wouldn't go looking for him, though. He said he hates all of you. And Vi, he called you ugly. Well, that's just hurtful. Anyway, let's show this adventurer what we can do. Hey, we don't have a bass drummer. Yeah, how are we supposed to play without a bass drummer? It's impossible to play without a bass drummer. Oh, yeah. What they said. I have an idea. Lucas, do you know how to play the bass drum? No. Well, I think you should give it a try anyway. I bet you'll do great. We'll start on your cue. I did it! My god. That was the best bass drumming I have ever witnessed. Beautiful, just beautiful. I've never felt an emotion until this very moment. You guys don't think I'm ugly, right? I'm so speechless. Wait, never mind. Thanks for playing with us. Feel free to jam out with us again anytime. Didn't realize you were so talented. Yeah. Me either. Is that everyone in the town, or is there more people? Oh, I don't know what to do here. I want to do the final quest, but I don't know. Oh, wait, there's a guy left. Well, hello there, stranger. My name is Rudy. Welcome to my blacksmith shop. I'm actually one of the newest members to the town, so, like, I just built this place. Sadly, that also means I don't have much to sell yet. I can tell you came looking to buy. You know what? I think you can help me out. A strong and noble adventurer like you is going to need some steel to wield. If you can help me find some metal to smelt, I think I can get you a weapon. What do you say? Oh, rad, this is going to be, like, amazing for the both of us. The best place to get some would be near the south of my shop. It's also probably best that you follow me there to help grab the materials and protect me along the way from any danger. Follow me, but please don't touch my arms. The last person that did that is 6 feet under. What does that? Alright, try to keep up. I understand now. I'm going at a fast enough pace. You could be more speedy about it. Whoa, see that middle pile? We're getting closer by the second. Yeah! Wow, what a journey that was. I can't believe we made it. I'm really glad we didn't get ambushed or anything. That would not have been good. Anyways, you seem exhausted from all that walking. Get on the pile of metal and I'll carry you back. There's nothing my big beefy arms can't handle. Alright, let's go. I don't for some reason don't trust this. As nice as this man is for doing this for me, I don't trust it. No. Barnacle. Hi, Barnacle. Actually, never mind. You're way too heavy. Rudy is going to be a great friend. I just know it. I mean, just look at those arms. I'm working on your weapon, but it might not be ready until tomorrow. Thanks again for the help. I couldn't have done it without you. Yeah. Is that all of them? Is that every guy? I don't think I like this town, by the way. I'm not gonna do that last quest. I don't feel comfortable. Oh, my friendo, it's good to see you again. Thank you for the help. Thank you for helping out the townsfolk. It really means a lot. You are so courageous, caring, strong, smart, and friendly. Most importantly, you are our hero. I can now trust you with some important information. Come close. Perfect! A very powerful monster who's terrorized us for many years has returned. You probably haven't seen it yet because it lurks in the shadows. It's known as Snoodlewonker. Morrison was the only one to ever fight it off and win. You know the small rock with the top hat? Talk to him and he will be able to show you how he did it. Okay. Why am I getting advice from a rock? Hello, Morton. Hello, friend. Do you need some help? Ah, I know exactly what this is about. You must be wondering about the Snoodlewonker. Legend has it that it was once a man, but a terrible accident left him deformed. It had slaughtered many of our townsfolk, killed my wife years ago too. It shook me to the core. You must not let this happen again. It only hunts at night, picking off those who wandered off alone in the forest. You'll know it's nearby by its smell, which I'm sure you'll have no problem figuring out. In order to fight it, you'll need a sword, but not just any sword. The sword! Named it myself. I had it a while ago when the Snoodlewonker attacked. I never wanted to find the weapon, so I hid it under the shed near your home. The problem is that the shed is always locked now, but I know someone who can get it in. Vanna, the delivery girl, you know, the person running around town? Please, save us, Mucus. Okay, where is Vanna? Hey, punk, get out of the way! I don't stop for anyone! Wait, Morton sent you? I knew this moment would come. I'm not much of a talker, so you better listen, and you better listen fast. There's a secret chamber attached to the back of your house. It's hidden, so you're gonna have to interact with it when you can't even see it. The key from the shed should be inside there somewhere. Godspeed, punk. What does that mean? What did she mean by this? I'm confused. Can someone give me help? Context? Will she explain it to me again? Because I'm so fucking confused. Vanna? She just isn't anywhere to be found. Okay. I like my cage, pretty cool, right? I belong here for what I did. It's a good thing this cage is so small. I like being claustrophobic. Man, I love this cave. I wish it was smaller. People taste pretty good, you know? I think I might pause because I'm like pause for the night because I'm confused. Yeah, no, she's not gonna explain it to me again, will she? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop for the night. I've been streaming for a while. How long? An hour and 30 minutes, to be exact. So, yeah, quit. You're leaving already, Lucas? I guess I understand. I'm going to miss you. Bye. I was there for over an hour. I don't want to hear it. Thank you for watching, everyone. I will figure it out. Don't worry about it. I'm very stupid. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.